get my hating bag real quick.
Oh.
Pip squeak pipe down. You ain't in no big three. Mina got you wiped down. Hoshina got you wiped down. Reno got you wiped down. Like your butler girl, I'm serving dishes right now. And you won't feel the aftermath of what I write down. It's a kaiju at the top, so you tighten out. Just I had this talk with some I had to look down. Big difference between Kafka then and Kafka now. What the f is this, a 1v1? You will be kaiju to pop out his son. Get more love in the defense force than you does. Girlie, shut your ass up and play some drums. Yeah, I'm the big kaiju girl,
damn, this is fire!
RickWa reacts.
What up, folks? Tis RickWa, and for this video's reactions, keyword reactions, I'll be reacting to two videos, which both are by Huncho, but they are both Kaiju No. 8 related. And I will say for sure, Kaiju No. 8 is definitely an anime that slapped for sure, and I'm definitely excited for season 2 to say the least. So I initially noticed when I was like, you know, trying to figure out videos to react to, then I noticed there was like this one, which came out 9 months ago, but this video here came out about 3 weeks ago at the time of me recording this reaction video. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna react to this one and, you know, react to this one here. So the first one of this specific reaction video is gonna be Kaiju No. 8. Got that dog in him. And I mean, yeah, he definitely got that dog in him for sure. That kaiju in him. Sorry, that was a really bad pun intended. And then the last one of this reaction video that I'm gonna react to is gonna be Kaiju No. 8 is straight hands. But I will say for sure, when it comes to the way that Huncho does his commentary, recap, and analysis about like certain fights and situations, especially with like my first time reacting to his content from that one, Sung Jin Woo has Black Air Force energy. His sound effect and meme incorporation is definitely spot on. It is hilarious. Oh, yo, so yeah, I'm definitely excited to see how he goes about with talking about his analysis and recap when it comes to Kaiju No. 8 in both of these videos. But enough of my yapping, and I'm gonna get right into it and switch over to the green screen webcam real quick for y'all folks. There we go, folks. Also, I hope all of y'all are having a wonderful day today, and please be sure to check out and support Huncho within his content creation journey, along with any other content creators that I react to, and making sure to support them within their content creation journeys. But real quick, before I get started with this first one here, if y'all like this kind of content I'm reacting to on my reaction channel, of course, please be sure to leave a like, leave a comment down below. You know, let's get things lively in the comment section, shall we? Like what you found to be funniest, what references I might have missed within the schmix of this all, something positive, you know, super comment as well too. And of course, if you want a guaranteed reaction to your video request, then y'all can go about and check out the RickWa reacts to your video request tier, which is available on my Patreon. So just making sure to let y'all know of that. And lastly, if y'all like my content that much more, then of course, please be sure to smack that subscribe button and the bell button, so then y'all know when it is that I am uploading new content onto my reaction channel. And the support is always very much so greatly appreciated thus far and going forward. Y'all are amazingly awesome, folks.
Okay.
And as well too, you know, please be sure to share it around with your friends or family, whatever you so choose to do. And of course, please be sure to check out my Patreon, because you get a lot of extra benefits on there compared to just being a YouTube subscriber, and it definitely does help me that much more than my content creation journey. So just make sure to let y'all know of that as well. But without further ado, and getting right into it, let's get started with this first one here of Kaiju No. 8. Got that dog in him. Let's see what goes on here. Shall we, folks?
Kaiju
Kaiju number 8 was one of the coldest animes to drop last season. And that's crazy considering I didn't even know the show or manga existed before I saw ads for it literally plastered everywhere.
I will say for sure,
I swear to
I was
God,
brought onto
Kaiju
this
number 8
show
dropped a
from
bag
a few of my friends.
Never in my life,
suggesting it to
like
me.
even during peak Attack on Titan season 4, I've never seen this many ads for one show. Like y'all, I kid you not, episodes drop on Saturdays, right? But tell me why they would have full-on front page countdowns of when the next Kaiju episode would drop 2 or 3 days before. That's unheard of. But luckily, all the hype and promo was worth it, because this show is gas. So I'm not even finna waste no more time.
Yeah, the
Let's
show
get into
definitely was gas. Fire intro.
Alright, so we start off in Yokohama, and off rip, Kaiju number 8 said we getting active, because out of nowhere, baby Godzilla spawns in and starts to wreak havoc. We immediately get thrown into the Human versus Kaiju battle with missiles, lasers, power suits, looking like it's straight out of Advanced Warfare. The Defense Force is already showing that they top tier, no Kobe. And
now with the Sonic, you're too slow. Big old rocket. Ooh!
So they end up taking out the Kaiju after Shorty right here 200 punches with their laser beam cannon. And after this, you think our main character will be somewhere in the mix, right? Like not one of the strongest characters.
Not.
Maybe like a rookie recruit or somebody who at least got their foot in the door, right?
Nope.
This is when we get introduced to Kafka Hibino, a regular 32-year-old guy working the 9 to 5 at Monster Sleepers Inc. as a Kaiju sanitation worker. Bruh, the writers did not have to hold my boy like this.
They
Bro was a glorified wasteman who has to clean literal Kaiju shit from the streets. Oh, nah. And it was revealed in the story that his childhood dream was to be an officer in the Defense Force. But life really just hit him with a whole 180. Hi, welcome to McDonald's.
My name's Kafka. Will you be using the mobile app today?
Yeah, little bro, hold on. Let me get that number 5 with honey mustard and Sprite with no ice. My code 2498. Okay, yup, I just got your code.
40% off for Defense Force officers.
You're in the Defense Force? That's so cool. I've always wanted to be a defense. I ain't trying to hear all that. Just put my fries in the bag, bro. Kafka is more or less failed in life by his standards. But you know what? I'm just glad he ain't succumbed to the white warehouse by doing smasher passes and 20v1s with Red Bulls in undisclosed locations. On everything I love, some of these shits need to be abolished immediately. Like, bro,
Like,
but anyways, we move on to find out that Kafka's life is pretty much work, sleep, repeat. Bro has no hoes, no life, no job, well, barely a job, no friends, nothing. And just look at how dirty his apartment is. Bro, this is the face of a D1 gooner with a browser's premium account. You can't tell me it's not. He's probably spent more late nights with Sky Bree in his right hand than he can count. So one day on the job, Unc gets assigned to train a new employee, Reno Ichikawa. And Reno was just using this job as a stepping stone to get into the Defense Force. So when he heard Kafka gave up and just quit trying altogether, he ain't take that too well. When he first got in,
I mean, I will say for sure as well, it's definitely been a while since I've actually seen the anime. So like just seeing the scenes again, it's like, oh okay, so it's kind of like that for me. But yeah, no, Kafka was definitely getting done dirty in the beginning. It was like, what the f***? Oh, yo. So I just wanted to point that out real quick. But continuing on.
Introduced to him, this man wasn't trying to make a good first impression at all. Bro thought he was Kendrick Lamar and just got to cooking this man for the love of the game. Hey, what's up, newbie? I'm Kafka Hibino. Nice to meet you. Ew, you're broke. Huh? You have no hoes, no riz, no life, less motion in a ring camera at 3 a.m. You must have peaked in high school. You're in your 30s working the same entry-level job as a high school student. Hey, we're all cool here, right? There's no need for that. Whatever, let's just hurry up and get to work. I swear to God, I'll strangle that silver-haired bastard if it's the last thing I do. So they start making their way through the workday, and just like Rudy Gobert, the lights was too bright for Reno. Bro couldn't even keep his composure from all the kaiju doo-doo, intestines, and dead flesh he'd seen before lunch. So Kafka ends up helping him out so he can get through it, and eventually they become cool. It's the end of the workday, and as everyone's leaving, Reno goes to thank Kafka and tells him that the Defense Force is upping their age limit, so there's still a chance he could make it. He starts walking away, ready to go home, but then out of nowhere, this gigantic reincarnation of Rod Wave pops up out of nowhere trying to swallow this man whole. Reno turns around slowly, and this man is absolutely terrified. He got that same look on his face as a nigga who just found out the girl he's been talking to has a snap score in the millions.
She belongs to the street.
It's over. Shorty probably more ran through than the finish line. But anyways, to prevent Reno from becoming the main course of a kaiju mukbang, Kafka swoops in and tackles this man like he's Ray Lewis. They both were coming to the ground, and the impact from the collision got Reno dizzy as hell. He out there looking like he just took a sip of a drink that was offered to him by Cardi B. And Reno looks up just to see Kafka laid out like a picnic blanket catching Z's.
Damn. Oh.
And just like some fast food, Kafka was in his bag. Cause 1 second, bro was a dead body. And the next thing you know, he hit a quick instant transmission and clutch and saved Reno from being free each for the second time in 10 seconds. Stay back, Reno. I'll handle this. Stay back? What are you talking about some stay back for? I'm the coldest in the show. I'm him, ain't I? He acting like I'm some side character or something. Nah, I'm tripping. I must have misheard him. Stop daydreaming! Run, Ichikawa! Run as fast as you can right now! Go get help! Call this into the defense force as soon as you're safe! Run? Get help? This nigga trying to send me on a damsel in distress dummy mission like I'm sorry. Get help. Nigga, I am the help. Oh, I get it. He doesn't want to look bad in front of the new guy. His ego won't let him ask me for help. Fine. I guess I'll play along. Sir, you're crazy if you think you can fight this thing alone. I'll go, Reno! Get your ass out of here! We don't got time to waste! We're both dead if you don't! Run!
You are not him.
Embarrassing.
Oh my god. I can't be no side character. No, bruh. I'm not built like no side character. They be weak as hell. Look at white hair. Ain't all the white hair niggas in anime supposed to be cold? Oh. I'm not no Tenten ass nigga, bro. It was at this very moment that Reno realized he was not that guy. Had a whole little internal breakdown, but he did eventually swallow his pride and skate off to go look for help. And this left Kafka to run the ones with this little ugly ass kaiju that's twinning him with SpongeBob when he was trying to read that book. I'm crying. Bro don't even gotta turn his head to look both ways before crossing the street. Hey, ugly, over here. Run.
Yo.
So Kafka's out in the streets running for his life with the kaiju in his ass like back pockets. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm already knowing this kaiju had to have went to the My Player builder and built a 300,000 pound two-way plate cleaning specialist. Cause bro ain't putting no type of VC into his physicals cause his speed is abysmal. Bro was running in slow motion. So Kafka ends up finding this narrow alley that he runs into and the kaiju tries to grab him. But just like any designer song in 2024, he missed. Badly. Hey, nah, quick side note. Did anybody else know he dropped a Timmy Turner part 2? Yeah.
Oh, what?
My point exactly. But anyways, Kafka is hauling it down that alley. He knows he only has one escape route. That's all it is, Kafka. A leap of faith.
Like, what's up, danger?
That's all it is, Kafka.
What?
A leap of faith. And I hate to be the one to say it, bro wanted to be Miles Morales, but ended up being Tobey Maguire in Spider-Man 2 instead. Oh, my back! Cause he just straight up face planted into the concrete and had to get up here and walk in shame right after, acting like that ain't hurt like a motherfucker. And the kaiju couldn't even get bro 2 seconds to recover. Sick. DAWG must have popped a UAV or something because he came barreling around this corner with malicious intent. After seeing that, Kafka realizes running is not an option and he got to stand on business and fight. So he grabs his pipe, pause, and squares up with the kaiju. I don't even gotta tell y'all. Y'all see it, I see it, everybody sees it. He out there looking like me whenever I try talking to a bad bitch. He just shaking in his shoes, lost all composure. So the kaiju just throws himself a lob, just boofing Kafka into the air. Started treating this nigga like a Make-A-Wish kid. He really got him out here living on his childhood dream of before he's in heaven freestyling with Juice WRLD. And Kafka knows he's cooked. He's just in the daze seeing childhood flashbacks, but quickly gets interrupted by the kaiju. Cause then this man just decides to slam dunk this nigga Kafka into the concrete for funsies. Bro has gotta be trolling. He just out there playing with his food, turned Kafka's leg into an obtuse angle so he can't even run no more. So the kaiju full on speed blitzes Kafka, mouth open wide as hell. And I just know his breath smell crazy. Somebody get this man a Tic Tac. And it looked like Kafka's about to get Aaron Yeagered in his own show. They even played the bite noise and showed blood splatters. So I'm sitting there thinking, ain't no way this man up there hooping with Kobe right now, right? But it turns out, Reno pulled up to save the day and completely smacked the taste out of DAWG mouth. Like, look! That freeze frame is wicked. Huh? Damn. Ichikawa? I ain't no side character, nigga. This is my dream. And now Reno's just staring him down. The kaiju starts cocking his hand back, ready to hit this nigga like a housewife in the 50s who ain't had to work dinner on the table when her husband got home from work. But out of nowhere, a tiger, yes, a motherfucking tiger pulls up, ripping this man's arm completely out of his socket. And in the next millisecond, bro got hit with the cleanest, most accurate four-piece combo I've seen in my life. 1 second he was there, then the very next, the motherfucker was dead. Aura. This is So later that night, Kafka's in the hospital reflecting on what just happened. Damn, my phone got all busted up trying to fight that kaiju earlier. This hospital Wi-Fi is trash, and I can't pull anything up on the computer screen without looking like a top-tier goner. Damn. Guess I'll just have to beat my shit to my thoughts and imagination. Sir? Yeah. What's up, Reno? You know I could hear everything you just said, right?
Damn.
Nah, Reno, you know I was just kidding around. I would never. I'm way better than...
And then...
I like you, and I want you. Now we can do this the easy way, or we can do it the hard way. The choice is yours.
Not the booty warrior like that.
Y'all, I'm no lawyer, but I'm pretty sure that counts as an assault charge in all 50 states. But anyways, this is how Kafka ends up getting his powers, and both him and Reno are just freaking out. And they ain't even have a chance to talk it over, because Unkir was walking past their room, saw that Kafka was a kaiju, and immediately got to snitching. So now they gotta do the dash, because the defense force is on the way. So as these two are running away from the hospital, Kafka's having a difficult time controlling his new powers. Bro's doing all type of random transformations, he ate a bird whole, and even took a leak from his nipples? I don't know. Anyways, they keep fleeing the hospital scene, and it looked like they finna be in the clear. But Kafka stops because his spidey senses start tingling, and he feels the presence of another kaiju in the area. And it's the same type of kaiju that attacked him earlier, so he's worried other civilians might be in danger. So we cut over to see this little girl in a destroyed house crying because her mom's receiving that Obito treatment and getting crushed under all this debris. And the little girl tries lifting it off her, but of course she's not strong enough. Then they get interrupted by this old, ugly-looking, musty... Need some Old Spice looking ass kaiju who's creepily grinning ear to ear because he think he done just found himself some free eats sitting right in front of him on a silver platter. Hella slobber and drool is just falling from this man's mouth, and the mom is just begging for her daughter to run away. But she won't, so it looked like they grits, but then...
Make my shit straight, bitch ass nigga.
Oh, yeah. That boy Kafka ended up knocking Sonic coins out this nigga. Punching his phone and Zimba too. So Kafka and Reno end up rescuing the mom and the little girl, but the kaiju wasn't done and pulled back up for round 2. So this is when Kafka realizes he gotta be like Kawhi Leonard and stop playing. Ichikawa, I'll handle this. Just make sure they're safe.
Evisceration!
Bro, Kafka punched this man so hard he changed the weather. Legit got it raining blood. So after this event, a few months passed, and both Kafka and Reno decided to apply for the defense force. They both passed round 1 of the selection exam, and now they pulled up to the exam site for round 2. They pulled a van in the parking spot 55, get out, and shortly after this is when we get introduced to Kikaru Shinomiya. Okay, Reno, looks like we got here a little early. But still, hey, might as well go ahead and get checked in, right? Old man, you forget to put in your hearing aid this morning or something? Huh? Sir? I think she's talking to you. Old man, you're in my parking spot. Move. Huh? Old man? Miss, I'm only 32!
Damn.
That does not make me old! Does too. But anyways, your embarrassing little EDP child predator van is in my parking spot.
Damn.
5 is my lucky number for the day, and I want that spot. So move it.
That's
now.
crazy.
What? Move it? You have a dozen
Hold on a moment. That van had Dr. Disrespect and Bill Cosby on the back windows. Yo, that's f***ing wild. Oh, shit. I just wanted to point that out because I did notice that. But I am definitely enjoying this so far. So, continuing on.
Other options here, lady. No, I'm not moving it. And on top of that, you just called me old. Go somewhere else. Fine. If you won't move it, then I will. So this is when Shinomiya activates her power suit, then proceeds to pick up the entire van with one hand, and then just toss that motherfucker to the side like an Amazon worker who don't give a fuck about their job. And y'all, hold on. Let me know if I'm tweaking it. Shouldn't Kafka and Reno be a little more angry that Shorty got their car hitting the Michael Jackson leaning on the pavement right now? Company car or not? I don't care. That would have got something activated inside me. I would have been in that bitch like.
I woke up Chris Breezy.
Damn!
Quick disclaimer. It's just a joke. calm down. But anyway, Shinomiya wasn't done. Immediately after she tossed that car to the side, she walked right up to Kafka and started roasting this man. Basically said, "P.U. nigga, you reek of Kaiju and Vicks Vapor Rub. Go take a bath, old man."
Damn.
See, nah, call me petty, but this is all I would've needed to see for Shinomiya to become public enemy #1 and for me to become her biggest hater. Man, she don't know me. I would've called one of my sisters to drag her little ass across the pavement. Stop playing. If I was Kafka, I would've been acting completely different.
Yo.
Hold on, let me get my hating bag real quick.
Oh.
Pip squeak pipe down. You ain't in no big three. Mina got you wiped down. Hoshina got you wiped down. Reno got you wiped down. Like your butler girl, I'm serving dishes right now. And you gon' feel the aftermath of what I write down. It's a kaiju at the top, so you tighten out. Just to have this talk with your ass, I had to look down. Big difference between Kafka then and Kafka now. What the fuck is this, a 1v1, nigga? You a big kaiju to pop out his son, niggas. Get more love in the defense force than you does, nigga. Girlie, shut your whole ass up and play some drums, nigga. Yeah, I'm the big kaiju girl, you know what it is.
This fire!
Daddy issues, ooh, that's a bummer. Say you the GO.A.T, but you a punked out little dumb sucker. When facing real threats, all you did was shut her, ayy. Nepotism high, I should call you Bronny. If not for daddy, you be working at McDonald's. Oh my God, yeah, that shit had me astonished. Do it again, you getting packed up like your mommy. What the fuck? How can chip and nail? This buzz is empty personnel. I just got these powers, girl, don't make me send you to hell exam day stage. You was turned, Adam sick as hell. Shit'll probably change with big kaiju in the clientele.
Damn!
Was missing when I pop out with these powers. Don't be asking for forgiveness, ayy. Made an enemy out the boy, that shit was risky. Girl, you ain't no soldier, you belong with the Swifties.
Ooh, damn! That was
That
fire!
pretty much wraps up the beginning of Kaiju #8. If you want to see me cover the rest of the season, just let me know down in the comments and I got y'all. But hey, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like, hit that sub button for me, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload. And y'all, one last thing real quick, I just want to personally thank each and every one of y'all for getting the channel to 100,000 subscribers. Like, that's crazy. I still can't believe the channels came this far in this short amount of time. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And if you haven't joined the Discord already, the link is down in the description, so join up. Thank you again for 100K, and I got more content on the way soon. So, yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Be smooth.
Yo. Holy dog. Yo. Huncho cooked. He was cooking with that. Yo. Oh. Dog. Stop. Yo, that sick. That was fire! Ooh, yo, that was straight flames. That was a banger. What? Yo, I was not expecting that. Holy shit, yo. That was crazy. That was a fire rap. Ooh. Now I wonder if he's fitting to start spitting bars in this second one here. But yo, ooh wee, he was cooking with that freestyle. Yo, that was godlike. That was fire, yo. Oh shit. But yeah, Kafka definitely had like a pretty rough start, at least throughout like the beginning of episode 1, and then after he got his powers, it's like, oh shit. Now shit was getting real then at that point. So, oh yo, great amazing stuff to that first one. Now we're on to the second and last one of this specific reaction video. Kaiju #8 is straight hands.
Alright, y'all boys, so it's only right that I start off by addressing the elephant in the room. Yeah, I know it's been 8 months since my last Kaiju vid, but guess what?
We do not care.
Nah, I'm just playing. But the fact that Cardi dropped before I posted another Kaiju vid is diabolical. But y'all, I kid you not, y'all boys have been hounding me in the comments every vid about a part 2 for Kaiju number 8. And I honestly didn't realize the hype for the show till I went back and looked. So I thought now would be the perfect time to drop, especially after my Discord community voted on it. And hey, don't even worry, because I'm going to be doing this a lot more. So if you want to vote on what videos I make in the future, join the Discord. The link is down in the description. But anyways, y'all waited long enough, so I'm not even going to waste no more time.
Season 2 is coming out later this year. I believe in like July? Yeah. Again, fire intro.
Alright, so we pick up right where we left off outside the Defense Force entrance exam building. With Kafka and Reno still in shock that Shorty yeeted that car across the parking lot. Having that motherfucker in the Hey, old man. Other than smelling like 6-month-old butterscotch candy, 12 cans of Bounce That Ass, and Vicks Vapor Rub, is it just me? Or do you reek of Kaiju? And Reno knows they might be cooked. It's only episode 3 and Kafka's secret is already this close to coming out. So Reno has to be on his toes and make up an excuse real quick, trying to explain why Kafka smells worse than Black Boy Max. But before they can even finish their convo, Reno and Shinomiya get interrupted by Kafka trying his hardest to aura farm by lifting the car and saying, Examinee number 2032, Kafka Hibino. Remember the name. Aight, little missy. Boy, if you don't... So everybody heads inside, and they get straight to the physical fitness portion of the exam, just to see that this man Kafka is in worse condition than Joel Embiid's knees. Like, Look is washed, and he can't believe it. He was just like, wait, what the hell? Why can't I keep up? I've stuck to my training routine all these years. Seriously? Is this just what happens to your body when you turn 30? So fast forward to the end of the exam, and we see out of the 225 contestants, our boy Kafka placed 219th on the physical fitness portion. Nah, that boy was really just out there participating, putting up straight Mark Phillips on Marvel Rivals type of numbers. And it don't help that Shinomiya came over flexing that she just got 5th place. So now bro's literally on his hands and knees in front of everybody, just begging her to forget about what he said earlier. And I'm not gonna lie, Kafka, as the MC, you want to tighten up, because this is embarrassing. But anyways, Reno tells Kafka that he shouldn't feel too bad about himself because this year he's competing against a bunch of 4- and 5-star McDonald's All-American type of recruits. And the person at the top of the class is none other than Kikaru Shinomiya. And Reno tells Kafka that even though he completely bombed the fitness portion, he can easily make a 3-1 comeback if he does well on the second part of the test, which has been the same for the past 2 years. Kaiju disposal, aka Kafka's specialty. But y'all already know this was way too good to be true. So like Bruce Jenner, the Defense Force said they gonna fuck around and switch, and they doing things a little differently this year. So now for the second portion of the test, the examinee is going to be in the field with their sticks like they playing Madden and take out Kaiju in close combat. And just take one look at Kafka's face. This is the face of pure terror. This is like your boys finding out that your sister does OnlyFans. He knows he's cooked. And after talking all that shit to Shinomiya, he knows that if he don't perform well, he's never gonna be able to win another argument in his life. So before heading into combat, the gang gets suited up like the Avengers in these power suits made by Izumo Tech. And these suits are laced with Kaiju cells and muscle fibers that mold to the user like a second skin. And not only that, but they also give the user a +99 boost to all their current stats and maxes out their badges, essentially turning these niggas into super soldiers. And how strong these boys get when putting on this suit is directly related to their unleashed combat power. Reno topped out at a smooth little 8%, while these two were at 18 and 15%, and DAWG right here is at 14. And Shinomiya is sitting at a jaw-dropping 46% of her unleashed combat power, which is insane for a rookie, because that type of strength is on par with the squad leader. So Shorty is a generational talent, the literal LeBron James or Victor Wembanyama of Defense Force recruits. And then we have our boy Kafka. And with him being the MC and all, he gotta be tough, right?
Nah, that was not the case, man. This man
is sitting at 0.
Somebody smell like shit!
Is straight up clowning this man, rightfully so. Meanwhile, Lil Miss Pigtails is sitting over there pissed because she knows she ain't tripping. She trying to see the power that bro put on display in the parking lot earlier, and Kafka's performance up to now ain't been reflecting that at all. So once everybody gets suited up, they head out to this destroyed city type of simulated training environment where the Defense Forces let loose 30+ Kaiju that they've previously captured. And these boys is just terrorizing the city environment the same way Josh Giddey terrorizes the Snapchat DMs of minors.
Damn.
Pussy belongs to me.
Yo!
And for the final exam, the examinees is gonna have to neutralize all these kaiju effectively, efficiently, and most importantly, without losing their lives. So everybody takes off and they just float through the air effortlessly, looking like the scout regiment off Attack on Titan. And Shinomiya weighs 0 tons. She immediately shows she got more bounce than Mac McClung and just starts BO3 wall running across the terrain. And just like any other girl, when they get even a millisecond of free time, she done found herself a target. So she straight up licks this nigga, put two to his torso. Now Blood out there looking like he twins with Tochi. And honestly, she didn't even look back to confirm the kill. She was already on to the next. And she's stealing. Jarvis, clip that. And everybody, including the vice captain, is glazing her right now because she's moving around effortlessly. Meanwhile, we come over to our MC and he can't even lift his gun off the ground.
Are you serious, my brother?
So Kafka and Reno start trying to game plan, trying to figure out how they can pass this exam, because they know there's no way in hell they're going to be able to keep up with this offensive onslaught Shinomiya's putting on. And while they doing this, Hoshina taps in on the comms like,
hey, it's me again.
I forgot to mention something.
We've got a very special guest with us today. Captain Nina Ashiro herself has pulled up to watch you boys in action, so do your best to impress.
Wait, a fine shit watching?
Then something just snapped. Something inside of me. I didn't care anymore. I didn't care about being better than Kakarot.
And I don't even gotta tell y'all already hip. Jordan pulled and already showed us what's gonna happen when baddies sitting courtside. Cause bro, trust. If I see Suni Lee or Jessica Alba sitting courtside, on my life, I'm putting up a 60-point triple-double.
Damn.
I'ma get to acting completely different. Pulling out moves I ain't never hit before.
Who's gonna stop me?
Who's gonna stop me?
Oh my god, he on X Games mode.
Anyways, Kafka is fully locked in now. He ditched the AR-15 for a Glock with a switch and got his eyes set on his first kill. He knows that by himself, he's not strong enough to take on a kaiju. So he decides that he finna run support and throw the oop to these boys instead. And Kafka recognizes this type of beast from his 9 to 5, where bro literally has to put the kaiju fries in the bag. So he knows that this type of kaiju comes stopped with terrible vision, but has superhuman hearing to compensate. So this man just Kobe's a stun grenade at it like... And it just gets the blasting doses of music in his ear, and the kaiju wasn't trying to hear that shit at all. So bro just gets to screaming at the top of his lungs, trying to drown out the heap and help in a minute himself right now. So while the kaiju's having a complete meltdown, the other agents use this as an opportunity to get the kaiju switched, literally blowing his back out with Kafka right there like Rondo. So that's one body down, and they off to the next. Yes, I can do this. I don't have to use my kaiju power. Now's my chance to redeem myself for all of my screw-ups in the past. And to press fine shit. There's no way I'm wasting this opportunity. So Kafka and Reno are full on sprinting, chopping it up, plotting their next move when...
I like it, Kaiji.
Oh
shit!
This kaiju pops up out the wall and straight up speed blitzes Kafka, hitting him harder than truck goods, turning him into a ragdoll, and Reno can't believe it. Man's is already having deja vu back to episode 1. So at this point, Kafka's just ricocheting off the pavement like a motherfucking bouncy ball, before violently crashing into this concrete wall, giving him multiple contusions all across his body and a grade 3 concussion. And if it weren't for that combat suit, Blood would be out there laid out looking like Tua Tagovailoa. And Kafka knows this isn't good. The combat suits they're wearing tracks the user's vitals, and if the examiners determine that you're too injured to fight, they'll activate the suit's built-in shield, which will probably save you, but it also means you instantly fail the exam.
yeah.
This is bad. They're about to deploy my shield. No! Stand up! Lock in, you useless piece of shit! The hose is watching. You can't keep embarrassing yourself in front of her. Not anymore. Remote shield ready. Activating. Yeah, I had a feeling he'd be the first to drop out. And just as Kafka's about to be turned into this man's next meal, Kikaru swooped in at the last millisecond and literally switched Jesus this nigga with no effort. Stopped for 1 second and talk cash to Kafka, then gets right back to it. And I'm not gonna lie, a lot of y'all know from the first vid, I wasn't fucking with Shinomiya at all. But even I'll admit, Shorty is elite, no Nike. And as a possessor of elite ball knowledge, I gotta give credit where credit's due. Shinomiya, my baby, you know ball. So we come back over to Kafka, and it's clear that his left leg is broken, so HQ checks in with him over the comms. And despite all his injuries, Mance refuses to quit. So Reno figures that since Kafka can't run anymore, he'll have to be his legs instead. So they get back in the field with Reno giving this man a makeshift piggyback ride. I'm crying, gang. This shit look goofy as hell. Out there looking like one of them tall men in the trench coat at the movie. But anyway, Shinomiya is still out in the field, not even giving these NPCs the chance to get a single kill. Shorty must be trying to get max score streaks. Out there doing it with ease, too. Putting a max 1 or 2 shots at these boys before sending them to go hoop with Kobe. And after finishing off all these little puppies, she out to the big door. Pulls up on a Huncho, tossing a grenade at his head that did 0 damage, but her goal was to just piss him off. So while bro's on stage raging like Travis Scott, Shinomiya uses this as an opportunity to land on his mouth, forcibly keeping it open with her legs and says, "Open wide." And literally rearranges this man's guts. Horrifying. Now, I suppose I should head back to laughing Kafka Hibino's face for a 4th time.
Then there's Kaiju number 9.
Shinomiya got hit from point blank range. And all of a sudden, all the corpses of the dead Kaiju in the field start rising from the dead. Looking like a new round of COD zombies just started. And these boys have no idea what's going on. And Shinomiya's in terrible condition. There's bleeding everywhere. But by concentrating the shield in her suit, she just barely kept that shot from piercing her heart. What the hell are you? How are you moving? Did it just talk? An intelligent kaiju? What's going on? Die!
Be sure to chew thoroughly before you swallow.
And HQ has no idea what's going on, but they know they gotta do something quick, cause they star player is down, and they barely have visuals on the field since they recalled the majority of the drones earlier. And the newly revived Huncho came back from the dead even stronger, and now has a fortitude of 6.4, which normally is so strong that a whole company has to be sent out to take it down. But the only people currently on site at HQ that would be even remotely strong enough to box with it are the captain and Hoshina. So they start getting suited up immediately, and everybody out in the field is ordered to evacuate the site ASAP. No right, because HQ knows that shit is about to get more intense than trying to search 7 chests at risky reels. So Shinomiya hears this and was just like, evacuate? What good will that do? Somebody has to stop this thing here, or countless lives will be lost. I can still move. I can still fight. When I'm on the battlefield, nobody dies.
Shut your stupid bitch.
Yeah, Shinomiya's little speech was cool and all. Even had a little mini flashback in there too. But just like Ray Rice, the Huncho was completely cool with catching a domestic violence charge and just Shinomiya into the next zip code. And this is bad because that slap bloated her ass into a whole unskippable cutscene, revealing her daddy issues, how she doesn't feel loved, and why she's obsessed with perfection. So this good old Naruto backstory no jutsu was good enough to get Shinomiya back up into the fight when she was ready to put a switch to his ass like a parent with a badass kid. As long as I have one arm to use, I won't lose. I can still fight.
No. Leland hitting that shit.
And even after going through all this, the adrenaline in Shinomiya's system won't let her give up. She's a woman possessed, but the adrenaline must have been hitting a little too hard. Cause Shorty ain't even peeped that her whole right arm got turned into a whole Arby's curly fry till she tried lifting up her gun. I'm crying. That motherfucker really out here playing Twister at the worst time too. And on top of that, the Huncho is regenerating and charging up a motherfucking laser beam cannon. So Mina and Hoshina are literally sprinting to the battlefield, doing a digital dash trying to save Shinomiya in the game. But unless they can tap into the speed force, it's gonna be too late. And Shinomiya's already lost all hope. That dog in her is non-existent. She just fell down to her knees, put her head down, saying her final goodbyes with a single tear running down her face. But just when it looked like all hope was lost,
Kaiju number 8.
You did great, Kikaru. Good job. Huh? What are you still doing out here? While you held this guy off, everyone else managed to evacuate. Thank you, but I'll take it from here. The boy, Kafka Hibino, finally pulled up to say today, and now bro is having a farm off with a Huncho in the middle of the battlefield. And Shinomiya can't believe her eyes. So Kafka starts powering up, ready to take on the Huncho, and HQ can't believe what they're picking up on their sensors. Another Kaiju with a power signature of a fortitude of 9.8, which is one of the strongest Kaiju in history. So Hoshina and them just dismiss this as an error, saying that all the destruction in the area must have messed with the sensors or something.
And then,
but I'm gonna have to make this quick. I'm running out of time here. So this man Kafka literally stands on business, going hit for hit with the Huncho. So they both cock back, ready to deliver the meanest one-shot KOs to each other. But that Huncho should have just stayed dead, cause Kafka one-shots this motherfucker. Sending him into the next hemisphere with his body completely exploded, knocking his ankles loose, leaving behind nothing but a mist trail of his blood. Then all of its guts and gore came raining down, covering the battlefield. And Shinomiya's in complete shock. She still can't believe her eyes. But as soon as that adrenaline from the fight wore off, she just completely passes out. Later, both Mina and Hoshino are on the scene with their team completely confused.
What happened here? What could even do this? Huh? Wait a minute. I've seen this before. At the incident 3 months ago. Is there some sort of connection?
And with too many unknown variables to account for, the defense force knows that something's going on, and they intend to get to the bottom of it, one way or the other. But hey, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like, hit that sub button for me, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload. Y'all already know I'm coming back with more vids real soon, so you don't want to miss it. Real quick, make sure you sub up to the second channel and follow me on Twitch to catch me when I go live. And if you haven't already, join the Discord community to stay updated on everything and interact with me. And as always, thank you for the support here on the main channel. I appreciate y'all.
So, yeah. I'll see y'all next time. Be smooth.
yo, that yeah, that also was definitely hella enjoyable and hilarious as well too. I will say for sure though, when he was spitting the bars in this, now first one, yo, that shit was fire, but then he like turned it around a little bit in the second one here, giving her a little bit, you know, more respect because she ended up saving Kafka in that situation where he almost ended up like getting a fail score in that test there. So yeah, but still, yo, I definitely can't wait for more Kaiju number 8 content from Huncho, and also the concept as well too with Kaiju number 8 season 2 coming up as well later on this year. So also that as well. But yeah, these both were definitely hella enjoyable and hilarious to watch and react to from Huncho. Oh, yo. And I hope y'all, the audience, have also enjoyed my reactions to both of these videos from Huncho as well too. So just make sure to, you know, point that out as well. But either way, I'm gonna switch back over to the regular webcam real quick for y'all. There we go, folks. Once again, I hope y'all, the audience, have enjoyed my reactions to both of these videos from Huncho, and also, again as well too, great amazing stuff to Huncho for both of these videos as well. But either way, I'm at the end point of this reaction video, and if y'all have gotten thus far, I do greatly appreciate that, because basically, I'm finna bounce. So there's that. And if y'all like this kind of content on my reaction channel, of course, please be sure to leave a like, leave a comment down below, share my content around, as that does help with the algorithm. And if y'all have not already yet, of course, please be sure to smack that subscribe button and the bell button, so then y'all know when it is that I am uploading new content onto my reaction channel. The support is always very much so greatly appreciated thus far and going forward. Y'all are amazingly awesome, folks. And as well too, if you want to get some extra benefits while supporting me a little bit further, then y'all can go about and check out my YouTube memberships by pressing that join button down below. Y'all can either join the Shoutouts tier or the Early Access tier, whatever floats your boat on that notion. And if you want even more benefits compared to my YouTube memberships, y'all can also go about and check out my Patreon, in which the link to my Patreon is in the description below, if you want to check that out and all that good stuff. But either way, I'm fitting to bounce, so there's that. And I hope y'all, the audience, have a wonderful rest of your day. And until the next reaction video that I upload for y'all, peace out, folks. Shoutouts to Patron Farid Al-Azim, hopefully I pronounced that right, for not only joining my Patreon, but being the first one to join too, and in the RickWa reaction to your video request here at that. Thank you so much. You're amazingly awesome, man.